So, before we start with the scientific presentations, I just would like to give you the background of this workshop and the objectives why we are organizing. So, Dr. Vijaypal has already pointed out the reasons, and again, thank you, Dr. Vijaypal. Without your support, it was not possible, because I remember when we, myself and Mr. Kalam met him. So we had our own scares that, I don't know how LASA is going to react to this kind of concept. So thank you for your support. Otherwise, it was not possible. So, how do you move forward? Okay. How do you move forward? Okay, I want to move forward. Okay. Is it? So, just want to give you idea about hygiene. So we talk about a lot about hygiene. What is hygiene? The origin of the word hygiene, and I'm not going to bore you because I have only 5-6 slides. So it will be taken by the other speakers, scientific sessions. But I just wanted to give you the background. So first I wanted to share, like when we are talking about hygiene, what is hygiene? So hygiene, this word, it has come from a Greek and a Roman goddess. That goddess was famous for cleanliness, sanitation. So the name of the goddess was Hygeia. So I have given you the photographs just so that you can have a look how the goddess looked like, and the credit of our holding this workshop, it goes to this goddess. So ultimately it comes to hygiene. What is hygiene? It means all the practices which we employ to prevent or reduce the incidence of spread of infections. So as Vijaypal sir had said, we are from a normal conventional kind of animals, we are shifting to gene engineered kind of immunodeficient, very complicated kind of animals. Those kind of animals, you can't breed them in a kind of a normal conventional way. And because they are immunodeficient, they are genetically knocked out, kind of transgenics. So they need very high level of kind of hygiene and kind of standards. So coming to the next slide, if you look at this hygiene in the animal facilities, it is related with the animals. Animals and staff, you all are aware. You are aware of IVCs, again purposes to protect animals from infections. Hygiene of staff, where people they take showers, use personal protective clothing, so that they don't pass on their infections to animals, or they don't get those kind of infections from animals. But this last the area, this area, this is the area which is the focus of this workshop. So I'm not going to cover anything related to staff and animal quarters, wash area, and this is important. And all the presentation they will be focused on hygiene, what is needed in this wash area. So we all are from animal facilities. We breed and maintain animals. I have even spent 30 years breeding and maintaining animals. But personally, I feel that, wash area, we tend to construct beautiful animal facilities. But this particular area, we compromise. And, we feel that, cage washing is just manually we wash, and then you autoclave, you send it. But whether those cages are clean, actually clean, because you can't see that kind of microbes or pathogens which are sticking on the surface. So if you look at the kind of animal supplies, so all the supplies what I have written. These are the supplies which are, needed in the animal house on day-to-day basis. So, manually, how you do it, like there are a lot of kind of issues. But personally, I understand if you want to wash these cages, supplies, and make sure that all these supplies are totally fit and clean for the animals, then it is very important, in the wash area, you should stick to the procedures which are very, very efficient, well validated. So for that, I think technical quality of whatever equipment you buy, this is important. The second is, like whatever equipment you are using, it is very convenient and very handy. It's not great. They should not be very, very heavy. Very, very kind of user friendly to the workers who are working in the animal facility. This is important point. So just one slide just to give you, I think there are very few facilities. I will personally feel key 4 to 5 at this time, and that too kind of breeding facilities. I can name Reliance, NCBS, Nectar, and now ISA Pune, who have gone for the automation. And but manually people they are doing it. But if you look at the advantages and disadvantages of manual versus kind of automatic washing, the advantages of automatic washing, they are enormous. The best thing is systems are very efficient, and there is a kind of a standardization, monitoring. You can take out whatever parameters you have set, you can take out the printout. Now I think for the GLPs and ALAC kind of thing, so they insist on going through the records. But as far as universities are concerned, small institutes are concerned, they don't bother. So, but I personally feel quality of your animal, it is defined by the raw materials, not only feed and cage, but how good they are. How good means how clean or how properly washed they are. So this is my last slide. Because initially you have seen we have the CPCA guidelines in India. Then those who are working in pharmaceutical companies, they are aware of kind of FDA guidelines. Then there is a NIH guidelines, Canadian guidelines. But they just discuss in journal. But as such, the proper guidelines for wash area, they were not there. So personally, I have included a one-page folder in your bags. So this document you can, download from the Google, because it was 84 pages, so it was not possible. I have given you the link. And please, those who are involved with the autoclaving, those who are involved with the automation, logistics and how things should move, please go through this guideline. And this guideline is revised every year. And this guideline is prepared by, I've written, working group for cage processing. These guidelines were prepared by the veterinarians, the users of the laboratory animal facilities, then the hygiene experts, then the suppliers of equipment like Technicolors, IWT, all the people. So all of those they have sat together, looked at the pros and cons, and whatever is good in the hygiene area, in the wash area, they have prepared this document. So my strong recommendation, please go. Okay. So last one. So objectives of the workshop. This workshop, you have gone through the program. We have only 4 presentations. Our first presentations, it starts from when you wash cages. Because I still feel many facilities, they use a kind of non-defined kind of detergents for cleaning, which is not recommended, especially those who are using Techniplast, polysulfone, polyphenol, sulfone, polythermide. All those cages is a very special kind of plastics. Please stop using what you are using. You need to use special kind of the detergents. We have another speaker from Dr. Vigard, so he will be giving his inputs. So our first objective is the presentation will deal with how to prevent damage and corrosion on the cage surface, which is very common. Then second is to be sure how whether your cage is clean. What are the kind of available methods for validation? So third is how can automation solution can improve the research level. And the fourth is wherever autoclaving sterilization is done. So our one expert, he is going to speak on that. So I hope all of you will attend to the presentations attentively, and I will allow 2 to 3 questions at the end of each presentation. But during tea break, all of you are free to interact with the speakers. And in case if the time permits at the end, then we can use that time for further questions. Okay? So thank you for giving me the opportunity to give the background and objective. So now we will start with our first presentation. Mr. Franco Mondini, you have already met. Franco Mondini, International Sales Director from Techniplast. And it's my personal pleasure to introduce Mr. Mondini as the first speaker of this meeting. So what I liked about Mr. Mondini, he's a very prolific speaker. And the way he speaks from the heart. And that's why I always, every time he speaks, I love to listen to his presentation. And the speaking was one thing, and because he is an MBA and he's a seasoned expert in marketing. Seasoned expert. And he did his master's in business administration from Bocconi Business School at Milan, Italy. And since 2007, he is working as International Sales Director. And especially LASA, since the time LASA was formed in India, Mr. Mondini has been always supported and guided us significantly how to establish LASA's linkage with AFLAS, ICLAS, and FELASA. So thank you very much. So the title of his presentation is Your Cage Clean? Reviewing the need for validated cage sanitizing processes. And his presentation will address the implications of proper cage processing and introduce few concepts which are related to the validation of the cage sanitization process. Please, Mr. Mondini, please go ahead.